I recommend having a professional trim your dead ends, but if you are determined to do it yourself, like me, then there are some things you should know. I'm going to share what I learned after trimming my own natural hair. I tried to follow a YouTube video, which didn't work out as planned, and I'm sure we all experienced that before. But the link to the video I tried to follow will be down below. Make sure that you use hair shears. They are specifically made for your hair to ensure a sharp cut. Please do not use paper scissors. Your cut will be blunt and that is not what you want. So y'all, it was hard for me to tell where to exactly cut. So I kind of eyed it to see where it looked like maybe I should cut. So it was basically kind of freestyling, to be honest. And I don't really recommend that, but yeah. In the YouTube video I watched, it told me to use resistance as a guide to see where to cut. Like as I'm combing my hair, where do I see the most resistance? You usually cut there, but they said all resistance does not mean you should cut it. So make sure you thoroughly comb it and brush it out, which I did, and I was still having issues. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna cut where I think is appropriate. So y'all, I kind of think I went overboard with how much I cut off, like when I look back on a video. But when I was actually doing it, it didn't seem like a lot. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting rid of all these dead ends. Okay, girl. But now that I look back, I'm like, whew, that was a lot of hair. So probably don't cut off as much as I did unless you will be comfortable with the results. Once you cut a section, go on to the next section. You see me here, I cut the same section again when I already cut off a good amount the last time. Like, don't do that. Please just move on to the next section. You cut some hair off already. You do not need to keep cutting. I do not know what was wrong with me. Want to make sure you cut off around the same amount of hair for each section. Sometimes I cut off more and sometimes I cut off less depending on the area, but generally, of course, you want to make sure you cut off around the same amount of hair each time. So I'm going to finish the rest of my hair and then I'm going to come back and let you guys know the results and also my overall thoughts on the process. Overall, I didn't plan to cut off as much as I did, but I'm happy I removed all of the dead ends. And it's funny because I was really confident with the scissors, as you guys could see. Like, I'm like, I know what I'm doing. Snip, snip. But anyway, hair will grow back, so I am not concerned about length. I have less shedding and my curls are bouncier and healthier, which you will see more of in my upcoming videos.